Hey everyone, hopefully you guys can see okay. I'm getting everything ready so that I can see what you guys are saying. So just bear with me. Because I gotta get everything. You'd think I'd be a little bit more set up. I hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, there we go. Let's get that out of the way. Whoops, it keeps wanting to, if you guys hear echo and everything, it wants to, there we go. Sorry guys, so my camera angle is going to be a little bit off, I think. I'm not sure if I can get it any more than that. So, hi everyone. So I'm sorry that this seems like really awkward. Like if I get it like this might the end of my thing, but I feel like that's a little better. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. But sorry for all the extra stuff there. I should get a little bit of what I was planning on. So if you guys can't hear me very well, just let me know in the comments. Sometimes when I use my iPad, it makes it a little bit harder. But one of the things that I was thinking about doing today is using these papers from a previous layout that I just made on my channel to work on a layout with. So I think my thought was to wait till a few of you guys get on and see what you guys think I should use to go with this. I think I was wanting to use one of these photos that are of my scrap room-ish. So this is my new table, which you can kind of see. And then this is my cat. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Let's see if that's a little bit better. So I have some space up here, but it's weird. So anyway, so I was thinking about using one of these photos because this, I kind of want to document about how I switched my room and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so I was thinking that might be fun, but then I also had this one from the other day, or like this week. My cat decided he was just gonna lay right on my layout. So I thought that might be kind of fun too. So I'm not sure. I really did not have a whole bit of a plan that was involved. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the one thing about paying attention to the screen, which I'm not so used to until after I'm done scrapbooking. But once again, I'm just gonna apologize that if it looks a little bit like you can see the edge of my desk here, my new camera stand is not perfect. And so I haven't gotten the angle to where I really like it because you can see a lot of the other stuff. I mean, I could put it down a little bit, but you're gonna miss some of, you know, you're gonna get a lot more other stuff. And there's my cat, my other one, not the one in this photo. She likes to hang out. I think she's thinking she's gonna get out. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. Feel free to put some stuff in the chat box and I will be trying to pay attention. No, I will be paying attention to that. And answer any questions or anything you guys want to talk about. It's cool. I know it's just a little bit early on the Pacific time, and I don't know if anyone is joining from Christina's group today, but the scrap weekend party at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club is starting this weekend, so I know they're starting to post a few challenges there. I thought about using one of their challenges, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna do some stuff. So one of my thoughts, so I'm just gonna grab some cardstock while we're going here so that I can maybe start to scrapbook. I did not really have any plans as far as what collections I was going to use. I thought that might be kind of fun for you guys to chime in. I do have quite a bit of new stuff, so I might add something like that. So just real briefly, I will explain kind of how I did this if you didn't watch my video on it, or you don't, you know. I took some different watercolor, like the concentrated watercolors. I used a little bit of sprays, and then this is the re-inker. And so I took those and I just blended them with, I don't have any of the foam blenders anymore. I just have some of the felt ones, which works not as well. But then after that, after I blended all these in, I put on, Shimmers has a product called Foils that is coming out. And hi, Melody. And I use that on there, and I don't know if you guys can see it as well, but if I move it around, maybe you'll be able to see it a little. I don't know. It's not very sunny here today, so, but I feel like maybe you can see it a little. So what that shimmer is that you're seeing, that is the gold. It's almost like a paint, but like a thick paint. So it's really cool because I feel like it looks really awesome on here. It just gives this hint of gold that is really, really fun. So my thought was to use this. Good, see? So sometimes I know when I'm watching videos, sometimes it's hard to see, and sometimes it's hard when you're trying to, you know, show it to see if you can see it. But yeah, so my thought was, obviously, this was like the top and the bottom of the paper. So I don't know if I was gonna do that. One of the papers that I was thinking about using at the very beginning, but I don't know if it goes with this or not, was this Heidi Swap Art Walk paper. It's really fun. And so I was thinking it might be kind of fun to use this. I'm not sure if I was going to put it together or not. I really like this rustic look. But if you guys hear barking, it's just my dog. She's gonna go nuts now because I've locked her out of my room. Usually she has free reign to come in and be like, okay, Mom, what you doing? Usually she just lays, but if I'm talking, she gets all crazy and hyper. So yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I don't know if I like that. I mean, the other thing could be also, and this is what happens when I don't really have much of a plan, would be like to do something like this and like a strip of paper here. But I don't know if I like that either. I don't know. Maybe that could work though. So the thing would be is what would I want to use there? And I don't think I want to use this one. I feel like this actually does not really match with those colors, which is a little bit sad because I like this. But, okay, so this is a lot of some newer papers and just some stuff that I had out. Maybe I can use that. So some of these were ones that I used just the other day. So I used this one with the other papers here. But some of these are So in this box is a whole bunch of new stuff. I have some other, let's see, let's not put that on there. So one thing I could do, I know I've done this with like a strip of this. That would look really cool though. So I think I'm gonna I actually think I'm gonna do that. And I think I might sew it because I can sew it real quick. It'll be a little loud for a minute, but I think I can do that. So I hope you guys are all doing well. How are you, Melody? It's like all that season where my animals are all shedding because it's getting warmer here. We have had a couple of really, hey Megan, we've had a couple of really, really hot days, and then all of a sudden now it's really cold. Like I had to put the heat on today. You've been canning today? Oh, I think I seen that because you were doing like a whole bunch of pickles, weren't you? I love homemade pickles. They're so good. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think how much of this I want. Because I actually think, oh, it's not this one. It was this one with the dot. I think I might use a little bit of that dot too. So let's do a little bit under an inch or over an inch. So it's pretty thin. And then, so this is one canoe too. Actually, you know what? Maybe, let's see. This is what happens when I get all thinky. The question is, will this look okay with this? Because this is two different kinds. I actually think that could work though. Okay. So let's see. Sometimes I like to use a pen just to mark. So I don't know if you guys have seen or tried the Muji pens that have the clickers. I was telling Sandy this recently because she was using a different one that I've not tried. And I think that these ones are my favorite, the clicky ones. They're a little bit thicker, but I feel like it writes about the same thickness as the 0.38. So this pattern paper that I'm using is from Sunny Days. It's an old one, but it's really fun. Okay, so I think I want to, so now the other question is, I could use this, or I could put it all on this paper. That might be a little bit too much color for me. I think that would be a little too much. Maybe I'll border it. Yeah, I didn't really get anything from that collection either, except for that paper. I happened to see that one at Joann's or something when I was getting a couple of other things, and which I don't usually go to Joann's, really hardly ever at all. So they had just a few, and it's the thicker ones, because like, so one of the things that I noticed is that Joann's has a lot of like the cheap thin paper, which drives me nuts that they sell it, and it's not like it's that much cheaper than if I just bought it online somewhere else. Like, I'd rather have it a little thicker. I mean, I know some people like it super thin because it, for layers, it doesn't build up. Okay, so I only put a little bit of stuff on it, as you can see, because I'm gonna take this and this and I'm going to sew it down. So the question is, do I have the pink closer to the purple, or do I have it up at the top? I kind of like it up at the top. I think I'm going to do that. Your Joann's doesn't have anything. Yeah, I haven't been to Joann's since last year, so I don't know what it's like now. But they actually had quite a bit of a section, but Joann's our Joann's is quite a ways away from my house. So it's in a bigger town, so I wonder, okay, I'm gonna get loud for like a minute. Oh shoot. My thingy came up. And now I gotta get thread. That happens. We can go next week, Megan. Yeah, I used to buy Joann stuff online, actually, when I lived in Hawaii, because I could get decent stuff there and delivered for pretty cheap. Compared to scrapbook.com, they wanted to charge me an arm and a leg. I never bought anything from them when I lived in Hawaii. Okay, here we go again. Let's try to get this. Joann's in my area is a decent ways away from, I say decent ways, it's in a couple of towns, it's in like the town over-ish. But Michael's also is quite a distance away too. Ah, I just bent that and not on purpose. This is what happens when, shoot, when you don't use glue. There we go. I think now I'm gonna try to get some glue. I was trying to help it because I don't know if you sew on your layouts, but sometimes it buckles quite a bit for me. So I try to get it. I wonder if maybe certain collections they do thin paper, Megan, and some they do thicker. Or I wonder if they start off with like when they first get something, they have the thicker papers and then they switch to the thin papers. Because that could be it too. I gotta see something. Oh. Okay, I have to move my mouse so I can make sure everything is. Whoop. I'm sorry. I think I just knocked my thing a little. Okay. So here we go. I will say this is going to need splatters or something later. So the question is, do I do some now or do I wait until the end? But I think I might do some now. So these are some of the colors that I did for that. I might even be able to use a little bit of this. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to do mixed media, so I really didn't grab anything. But I think that a few splatters would look good on my paper. So when you do splatters, you need a mat. Because otherwise you get paint all over. And I have my trusty Heidi Swap. It's upside down. I don't care. We'll live with that. But yeah, so I think I like how I'm so used to rolling everything for shimmers. I don't know if this one is going to be closer to this or not, but that's okay because it doesn't really have to be the same color. And actually, I bet the razzleberry or the pink Moscato might look okay too with this color. So my thought with this is I'm just gonna do some drops. I'm not gonna do it really crazy. So I'm just gonna grab one and pick one color to do a big one, and then because I don't have any water in here. Actually, that's not true. I do have a little bit of water in here. We'll see. But you don't really need that much water. So I think what I want to do is keep my drops in the areas that I have the colors already. I think that'll look good. So I do think, let's see. It's harder with this little stick, the spray stick. I don't think that works very well, which is why I like to just use a paintbrush. But it can be a little bit messy. So, but I think with that, I will let some of these drops actually go on there. And the higher up you do it, the more you get. Okay. So. I guess we're just going to use this water to clean the brush. There we go. Because it's not like I can't change that out. Okay. So now I'm going to do some of this. And I'm not going to do as much of this one because there's not as much of that color as the purple, right? I'm kind of trying to think about the fact that of what I have on the paper so that roll this one more time. So the colors that I did end up using, it was Velveteen Green, a Pink Moscato, and then this one is Walk in a Tight Hula Rope. So there's like a, you know, a green, pink, purple-y color, and then this is just purple. Yeah, see, I think this one will look really nice. And then at the end, maybe I can if I thought that that gold would work really well, like dropping, I would do that, but I know it won't because it's very thick. So I'm not sure if I can get much. So what I just did, I don't know if you guys seen that, what happened, but when I did a circle, I just put it, whoa, whoops, that was not what I meant to do, guys. I don't know if you've seen that. It's like a huge dot of purpleness. Like huge. That was not what I meant to do. You know, you're not really mixed mediaing if you don't make a mess, right? Okay, there we go. Oops, I got some on my desk. Oh well, okay. So I'll just leave that there. And so now I just need to let this dry. This is probably going to take a little bit. I mean, I could like use my heat dryer, but I think if I can avoid it doing wonky stuff, that would be really nice. So these I'm going to just put off to the side. So I don't know if my computer is doesn't, my chat, I was making sure my chat bar is moving. So what are your guys' plans for the weekend? Because this weekend I need to get some videos done for the week, and then also get ready for, because Megan's coming to my house on Tuesday. And so I need to get stuff. Your stuff is always wonky, yeah. I think it's part of the fun. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit because it will take a few minutes for it to dry. But I think it looks pretty cute. I mean, it's not like anything amazing. Once we add all of the other stuff, I think that'll look nice. So I'm trying to think, I think I want to do this one. As much as this would be fun, I think the colors of this, I can work it a little bit. So, yes, I'm very excited to have Megan come to my house since she's not been here. I mean, it kind of sucks with everything going on that it's not, I don't want to say better, but you know, things aren't really what we planned. Like, we won't really be doing a whole lot of sightseeing because everything's still pretty closed down here. But the good thing means is that we can do a whole bunch of scrapbooking. So, okay. So the next thing is, what papers do I want to use behind? Now, I used some of these on one of a past layout, so I'm not sure. This might look okay. I fussy cut these flowers out on some other layouts. I really love this side, guys. It is so pretty, and it goes with this. But I think I might use that to back to do my first layer. I also had some good vibes. That one's really fun. Maybe I can use some of that. So I have some like Stampin' Up stuff, but these ones are really bright. I'm not sure I need this green right now. So I also have these. I have a ton of other paper too, but this is where I didn't plan on what collection I was going to use. So Megan, that's why you gotta watch on in your scrap room, so you can answer the phone, but watch on on like your computer or something. It's what I do when when I watch people like Laura. She does a lot of lives on Fridays and in the evenings, and I like to just have my computer on so then I can type. And though sometimes I will watch stuff on my phone, but I feel like I want to save my eyes, and so if I can watch something on my computer as opposed to my phone, I feel like I'm doing myself a favor. So this paper is like super wonky. I don't know if it's because of how I cut it when I was, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of it for the border. I don't really want a really big border on here, because otherwise then it'll make it hard to do the layers later. Too bad I didn't have some of these fussy cut out. These flowers. That would have been fun. That's okay. Another paper that I could use that might work and play off of that is either this one or this one. So these are from Fifth and Monaco. Like, this is super crazy, but like a piece of it I think would look really cool. I'm not so sure about that side, but this one is also really pretty, and this one's really crazy too. This makes me think of fall time in a weird way. I seen Melissa did something where she must have punched them or used like a cut file. She had all of these in hearts, and it looked really pretty. Okay, so I think this is the hard part about not knowing how I'm gonna have my photo on my paper. So I'm gonna bring this over like super carefully. Yeah, I know these black and white papers are really pretty, the floral especially. I like that it's like just really neutral. Though, let's see. Obviously I'm gonna cover stuff up. I feel like down here where I messed up. No, I don't know. Maybe somewhere like here or something. So I don't actually think I'm gonna need that many layers. So I'm trying to think about how I want to do it. So I think I'm going to use this. It's like this is where I need like this in front of me so I can see it. I just don't want my cat to sit on it. She would jump off and get there. Because if I put it here, I'm not gonna, maybe I'll do a strip here, right? Because I have this here. And then do that. So I am gonna put that off to the side because I don't trust her. I mean, she's not as bad as my other cat, but still. I would end up with really bright colored paw print marks on my desk area. So take that strip off. I think I want to do just like a strip like this. And because the other pieces are distressed, I think I'm going to do this, right? So I will want this kind of like this. And then that will run alongside. I feel like it needs another, like a green color though now, or purple. So maybe, let's see what I have left here. This is all my newer stuff. So I could use something like this, but I feel like these other colors detract. So let's see. There's this one, but I don't, like this part could work. There is this. I don't, maybe. Let's see. That's a pretty color, but I think that'll just not quite work. I got quite a bit of Fifth of Monaco. There are some really pretty papers, like this one is like really pretty. And this wood grain one. It's like super bright. I like the greens in here though. Let's see. You know what though, this one, I don't care for the orange and the yellows though, but I like the other colors in it. So maybe I could pretend that they're not there if it's just a strap. Lindsay. Don't think any of these are really. Like there's also this one, which could sort of work, or this one might work better. These are Chanel. There's this one too. And then I have just a little bit of that pink paisley left. I didn't get that much of it, and I wish I'd gotten a whole bunch from this line. It is so gorgeous. The colors in it are so vibrant. See, this is also part of that collection. It's just like so pretty. This one reminds me of a Chanel paper that was already out though. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think I want to use any of the other ones. Though, I might have in my For the Love of Homemade Kit Kits, I've used a decent amount of it. Ish. I don't know if I think that either of these ones would work. Like that one's really pretty, but I don't know. That's more blue than it is the tealy. So this was the other one of the other papers from this collection. Though this purple is not the same. This is like a maroon purple, but these like the colors in here are just so pretty. Anyway, okay. I feel like that might work. Okay. So, my thoughts are, I think I'll probably not put this one in, even though I do like that one. So either this side or this side. I think I might use this, a piece of this. I know it has blue in it, but it has more purple in it. And then I can add some kind of purple. Like, I could always add this to it. I know this is like completely different color, pinks and purples, but I think that might be kind of fun. And then keep these maybe. So I think because it's been really bright, besides today and yesterday, that my brain is like, oh, it's summer, I'm ready to scrap summer. Because I've been doing a lot of stuff that's more like fall-like. I keep getting a whole bunch of like pings. So if you hear that, hopefully no one like really needs me. Okay, so I think one of my thoughts is to mirror, so, okay, let's see if I can bring this over. It's still wet, but it's getting there. So, I mean, like this one is gonna take forever to dry because I put the rate inker or the concentrated watercolor on it. So my thought is, and I was just saying this since I can tell you what I'm thinking while I'm doing it instead of after. My thought is to kind of mimic this line here, but like off to the side. So I'm not exactly sure where I'll put it, but I'm thinking like here, right? And so I have this strip here, so having another strip here, I think will work. I don't really want to cover this part up too much. I will probably put it on pop dots. So that is what I'm thinking. So that's my thought. So I think I'm going to cut this out and do that. But I think I'm going to have that one be longer than this piece, because I think that'll look cool. I think. So once again, so I don't get something dripped in there, because I would do that. So I'm just gonna, I don't think it needs to be on a certain like way, but I think I will go with it like this. I'm not sure it really matters, but okay, so I think that, but I think this is where I need like another color. So I just dropped paper on the floor. I can only imagine, so I haven't watched Adele's thing, like streams in a long time, but I imagine this is how she feels, like piling stuff all over. I haven't done a live like this in a while, guys. So I guess the thing is, do I want it like this? I don't think I do. But I think I might want a piece of this. So if I can get it thin, like a branding strip. There we go. I'll put this off to the side. All right. I think I'm just gonna glue stuff down, sort of, and not really worry. And then maybe like this. I mean, most of this is gonna get covered up. I feel like it needs like that green. So So now I'm thinking, should have I used more of a pale pink? But just gonna go with it, guys. This is where doing lives is not so good, because like I could retrace or just keep going. I don't know. I don't think I want to cover that up too much. Actually, I'm thinking that might look kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, this weekend I'm hoping to get some stuff organized for the room that Megan's gonna stay in. She's staying in our school area room, and so I need to kind of clean, like move some stuff out or over, and then get an extra table in here so that she has a place to scrap. Okay, I think I'm gonna let that be like that. I feel like this is not enough paper, but then I remember, I'm trying to remember or keep in my mind that there's a lot of other stuff going on. I don't need a lot. I think I'm gonna add a tag too though. So I have, this is the stuff from that collection with Monaco. But I also have this collection, Magical Forest. I wish I had like this, is it the Maggie Home Sweet Story? I'm wondering if there's like a tag or something in here that can bring in either some of that pink or, I bet, Melody, like that's the hard thing about this kind of stuff is that we can't get together really with people. I mean, it's like even Megan coming means that she is bringing stuff that's in her area here, and she's taking stuff back. And I think we'll be fine because we haven't been going anywhere, but because like I could use this, that would bring in a little bit of that color. Kind of wish it was a tag though. It'll be nice when people can can meet back up on a more regular basis. There's also this one. It has stuff on it, but I don't have to use, like I can cover that up. This is a cute. There's like some stuff in here that's cute. I don't know. It's kind of a small pack. I feel like. I like the copper though. So let's say I need another one of these for this. I wish I had gotten the ephemera from the well, I don't know if the Chanel collection would have colors that I want, but oh, it's a star. Guys, I was trying to figure out what this is. I don't know if you can see it. Right? And I was like, what is that? And then I realized it's a star, like a shooting star. It just looked like a wisp of something. Okay, adventure with me, smart and funny. None of those are, I don't think I'll end up using, like the only one I might use is this. Cause I feel like something's gotta kinda go. Always be brave. These are cute. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything in there. Like, this has a lot of birds. I'm not sure how I feel about the birds. Has any of you guys got the Fifth of Monaco collection, and what did you think about the birds? Because it's not like I do a lot of stuff where there's birds hanging around. Though I did make a layout last month for the scrap party that was based off of birds. Like, that one would have been really cute, except for I use that paper. I might use that. See, so this is more of that mint color, but I bet you that's the only flower. Like that. I'm just trying to pull off ones that I think I would probably use. That's cute. I don't know how that'll work for like my journaling and stuff. I love these color tags. I should have used that on the other layout that I made this past week with all the bright colors. Yeah, you love the birds. See, I feel like I need to do a layout of like my grandfather, because he used to have birds, like parakeets and stuff. And actually, my mother-in-law had, she had a couple of really cool birds at one point. It's just like, it's weird for me to say I need to have a purpose for it, though. Maybe I could just use parts of it. I don't know. It'll sit in there until I figure out what I want to do. Okay, so either I can put it like this and maybe cut it, or this one. Maybe, I don't know. I might use this one. Where's my scissors? So this is the hard part about building your layers without your background, is that you have to be really thoughtful about the fact that you know that the more you're building out, the more space you know, is going to be taking up on the background. You've had parakeets on and off. They're really pretty and they're fun. It's just like, they're really smart birds. Okay, I think I'm going to do it like that. Okay. And then maybe one day we'll have birds. The only thing is, cats like birds. So you have to like watch them. There we go. I think that'll work. It's not even though. Oh no, your dog's got them? Yeah, I could see that, depending, especially like if you have like some kind of terrier. Yeah, I don't know how. My dogs like to chase the squirrels in the back. See, I did this again. I'm gonna have to put that in after I put the photo on. My dogs like to chase the squirrels. So in our area, the neighbors, a lot of them have squirrel feeders. And hi, Amberly. You got to get off them. And so because they have squirrel feeders, and our neighbors actually feed the squirrels, like I find peanut shells all over because they get like whole peanuts and stuff. And my dogs will chase them on the fence and stuff, and it's like their favorite thing to do. Okay, so of course I just put a whole bunch of glue on here. So it's not quite dry. Like this one and this one are still really wet. But that's the ones that I used. Let's see. I might be able to take this again and just kind of dab it. I don't want to dab it too much. That one I did too much. There we go. But yeah, so I can imagine my dogs would probably go nuts. Okay. I think that can work. It's gonna cover that splatter unless I did like this. I don't really want to cover that whole thing. Maybe I can do that. There it is. Yeah, edit. Yeah. What's editing? Oh, there's my cat again. I think she keeps hoping that I'll let her out. But I have the door closed on purpose so my dogs don't come in. And yeah, I don't like waiting either. But I will say a lot of times when I do these, I will start this and then I'll start another layout. And that works too. I need to get more of these. I actually need to go to Walmart, which I hate Walmart, and get like the fun foam. I wonder if I could find that on Amazon. Do you guys get fun foam? Do you guys get it on Amazon, or do you just go to Walmart? Because I really don't like Walmart. I hate and I hate going into the store. You're using your phone and you have to. Isn't that what you're supposed to do, right? But yeah. But I need some of the fum because I think that would be a lot cheaper. Those rolls, like these rolls, they're really expensive. I mean, they're worth it, I guess. But I just feel like the fun foam would be cheaper. But I haven't gotten the fun foam since, gosh, I want to say maybe I was probably in Hawaii. No, I wasn't. Maybe when I first got here. Okay, so I wasn't going to cover this up, but I think I am going to, just a smidge. So there we go. Okay, I am going to be really, really careful now. We will see. Try the Dollar Tree. Oh, that's a good idea. See, I don't go to the Dollar Tree very often either. But that is a good, I should try that because there is a dollar store like just down the store from our house. Well, and they're like all over the place now. Okay. I do like how this is almost the same color. I think I want to put this like up here. I need another color that's like blue green though to maybe go with that purple. And to think, I was just going to use this. I very much went in a whole different direction. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I can use this one, just the strip. I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like I have to just like add stuff up somewhere. Yeah. Well, see, I like the Dollar Tree too, because you can get a lot of stuff that you didn't think. Well, see, and I guess part of it is so when I was growing up, we got, my mom used to get knickknacks and stuff all the time at the dollar store. But that was about what you could get at the dollar store in the area that I grew up in. And then, I need green. Some kind of green color. And then, when I like got married and moved away, we lived in a lot of places that didn't actually have dollar stores, like prominently, which is weird, because actually in the East Coast, they're not. Where I'm from, there weren't as many, and there probably are now. I feel like as I've been married, like in the past, like what, maybe 10 years, they've gotten a lot more. I don't want that one. I'm trying to think what color. I need like, I want like a green color. Like a mint. Well, no. I don't know if I have any. Well, that's not true. I do have colors. Do I want to use this maybe? But no, I don't. I guess I'll just use the other one that I used. But anyway, so yeah. So for a while, the places that we lived, it wasn't like there was just dollar stores all over the place. And so now it's like I have to retrain myself to go to the dollar store, because there's a ton of them around here. And it is a really good place to go and get stuff. Especially certain things. I mean, like my parents-in-law, their dollar store has food in it. Ours doesn't have that much food. Just a very teeny tiny bit. But I will say, I'm sorry there is like a huge glare. I wonder if I do that, if that's better. No. I'm not sure why there's such a big glare. Okay. Maybe it's just because it's really cloudy today. I kind of want to stick this somewhere. Maybe here. Can put it over where there's a bottle of cleaner that I didn't move in my picture. So here's a question, guys and gals and scrappers. Do you cover up stuff in your pictures that you realize when you took it? Like, why did I do that? I don't like that. I think I might do that. So I do have this. I could have used that, actually. That might have actually looked better. There we go. See, I like that better. Anyway, yeah. I don't usually cover stuff up in photos, but I feel like it's a really good idea. I mean, because I have a habit of realizing that something's in my photo that I probably didn't want in there, especially if I'm just doing like photos of like around the house, right? Like sometimes I will purposely try to stand a certain way so that you can't see stuff, but okay. I feel like it needs just a couple of other things. So now it's just finding those other things that I think will look good. I have no idea what my title will be. I know, Megan, you're not very chatty. No, it's fine. I'm not expecting everyone to hold the conversation. That's the whole point of being live, is that I'm the one talking, right? And to just try not to feel like I'm the only one chatting it up. No, you guys are being lovely, especially Melody. You're keeping me company. Okay, so here's some other greens. They're not quite the same, but I do like them. I think I'm gonna put one there. This one has like a blue and green. You always talk too much. See, that I've been told the same thing all the time growing up. I think I'm gonna use this butterfly. I think there we go. And there's some purpley colors. We're just gonna put these enamel dots all over the place because why not? Yes, I've been told multiple times I am very chatty and I'm very loud especially when I get really excited. I've had multiple people tell me, like in conversation, they're like, Hannah, shh, don't be so loud. I can't help it though. It's just who I am. And I don't mind. You know what? If people know me because I have too much fun, and that's the worst thing that they, you know, that's like the bad thing about me. I have too much fun. Oh my gosh. Like that doesn't, I don't think that really bothers me too much. Okay, let's see. Let's get that little heart there. Some puffy stickers. I still feel like this needs something, like some other stuff. Like it's missing something that says Hannah. But that's okay. I think adding a heart over here will be nice. 1, 2. I have 3 other things. I should use 3 of these. Let's do that. Okay. You know, I could. I forgot that I've got those too. I can use some of those pinky ones. But really, I mean, if people just know you because you just like have a lot of fun, I'm not really sure that's a bad thing. Let's see, I feel like I could use this somewhere. But then I can't use these. And I thought briefly about using this, like over here, because why not? I like all these little things that you can add. So, actually, I should probably cut this before I get to, this is gonna be the hard part, cutting it and not getting paint other places. Normally I would wait to cut this until the end, like until it's dried. Though normally I probably would have made this layout, there we go, when everything was dry anyway, but we don't have time for that because we're doing a live. So, yes, Amberly, I will let you out in a few minutes. I really am trying not to get, I'm trying to see if I can move this and make it work with that, but I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. These were not meant to go around wood buttons, which is like, okay. There we go. See, that's kind of what I wanted. I like that better. I almost feel like I could add one more and make it be symmetrical. I mean, I have a ton of these anyway. Move it here like that. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay. I just feel like it needs a couple more things. Like, it's the personality. See, I don't think I want to mix. I'm trying to think what I have that has those colors. I did find this that says yes, that would be kind of fun, but I'm not really sure. So I need to think of a title, and I actually think, and this just came to me, so I think I want to put my title here. So I'm trying to think of what I want to name it, label it, call it. Okay, so let's see. I feel like I could have more stuff that probably could work on there too. You know, maybe some of the cocoa stuff. Okay. I do have some of, let's see, where did I put this copper? I have alpha somewhere. These ones. Maybe those will work to help bring a little bit of that like copper color. I'm not sure if this has anything in it. These little pads are really helpful. I mean, because you get so many choices. So many. Maybe I'll do a lovely new table. Lovely new room. That's gonna get stuck on there. I just know it. There we go. So these are almost dry. Like this one's a little still wet, but, and that one maybe. It's not too bad. Ooh, here's a tealy mint color. Yay. There's some of that pink too. I kind of like how I've been able to like bring some of that in. Let's see, can I get this maybe underneath there? Like that, I like that. See, maybe. Maybe I can find like a little, this one says every day brings a new story, and I kind of like that because like when I'm doing scrapbooking, you know, it starts off with stories, but let's see if I can find something else and that works too. Like here's a whole bunch of that mint color, collect beautiful moments. That one's really, could be nice too. But that has more of the gold in it. So I have to remember that. My happy place. That one would work. I'm gonna put that one there. So it says love my happy place. There's a part of me that just wants to use this because it is the same color. Oh, I know. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put, shoot. I just got that on my photo. Can I get it off without ruining my photo? Nope. Guess what? That is living there. So now I need to find like something to put here to make it look like I did it on purpose. That was not good. I guess that's what happens when you have, I just might stick that on the back there. I think it'll stick. Go. I have these ones. I can add a couple of these around too. I'm not really sure how I feel about that though. Just all willy-nilly there, but I hear my dog sneezing. I don't like that one there. The sticker stuck. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I think I'll just keep adding stuff until there's plus signs in the color that I need. Okay, so I do have like, so this is all the cocoa vanilla stuff, but I don't know if there's going to be anything really that I want to add. So I don't think I'm just going to like go through it for the sake of going through it. Maybe I'll find a place for that one. It's the Sweet Memories, right? Oop. As I'm throwing stuff all over the place. Your phone died? Uh-oh, Megan, let's see. I kind of like that, but I kind of don't. I feel like it doesn't quite, it's not balanced. I know, I'm gonna stick this here to kind of cover up a little bit of, I gotta get it just right though. I know, I did this at a weird time for some people. Like if you're actually on my time, I was just hoping that I could get something done live and chit chat with everyone before it gets really late, because I do have to make dinner tonight too. Okay, so I'm almost done. I think I'm gonna do, I hear my dog getting into stuff. I think I want something white, so I need white. I think I have these. Because I think I want to put lovely, but I'll have lovely like up here, and then new. Thank you, Melody. It's coming together. This is what I love about not having a plan, right? Is that I just like, oh, I think I might use this paper, and then, you know. Okay, so let's see. Do I have an N? So, let's see. I think I'm going to move this. Like up here. Okay. New. I think I'm going to spell scrap desk. Because that's what that is. So I tried to bring down, so while I'm doing this title, so while I was trying to bring down my scrap room, my table, or my desk that I had, just was not going to. It wasn't gonna come. Hold on. SR. Really? Lay down. My dog came in, so hopefully she's not too much of a pest. Get out. She figured out how to open the door. I'm trying to figure out if I just want to do table or do table T B L E. I could do that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, we tried to bring it down and it was not going to move. So I ordered because we knew we were gonna get something for upstairs anyway. And we were gonna get a desk or like a table, something like really cheap. And I think I might do this, just so you get just a little bit, because this is not quite the same color. And so yeah. So these are bees, but the way that they constructed these ones, they made it so that you can just go clink, and it looks like an A. It's like one of the best ones that you can change. But anyway, so yeah, so I was looking, and let me tell you, all of their desks from IKEA, because of everything with COVID, it's like horrible right now. You can't get anything like sent to you, and it was kind of annoying because I was gonna try to get a desk, but then I seen this table, and it really wasn't that much money. It was less than what it was gonna be if I was gonna get a desk, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it and get it. And so I got it, and then I put it together, and it is so beautiful. Like it's a gorgeous wood. And so I know everything is really expensive now. Well, and like, if we knew we were gonna have to buy me a desk, it wouldn't have been a big deal, because we would have, you know, tried to get a really nice desk. And not that I didn't want a really nice desk, it's just I had a really nice desk I couldn't bring up, so it was kind of annoying. But it worked out, because I have this table that is like super pretty, and I think, you know, I think it's better for my legs to be at a table than the desk anyway. And because it's all wood, it is going to last a lot longer than this is real wood, where a lot of times when you get stuff from IKEA, it's not. Like, it's the compressed stuff, which is fine. I mean, but yeah. So I was very happy and impressed and all that good stuff. Oh, I could have even used I could have used these too. Oh well, that's fine. Oh well, we're not going to worry about it. Okay, so I think I'm done with all of the stuff that I was going to put on here. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. That was really loud. I just put my stuff on this side. So, I hear my dogs going nuts. I wonder if my husband came home early. So, I am not sure the exact date of when I put this in. Where's my date stamp? Oh, there it is. My stuff is like, I have this little container that has just a few of my table stuff. So like, I'm gonna put some gold splatters on, I think, some Heidi Swap ones. Well, this one's not gonna work. That one's not going to. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to put June. Was it June or was it July? We'll put July. July 2020. I'm not going to put the date on. I'll just leave it as July, because it doesn't really matter to me. Bloop. And sometimes I just like to stick it like another one there. I feel like it just adds a little bit extra something. And let's see. I would have used some of, like I said, the foils is super pretty. Actually, you know what I could put instead of, that might work better, is this. But yeah, so I love my table. It's really nice. So, okay. Like, I'm actually surprised this offside stuff isn't bothering me as much as I thought it was. So, okay. So this is eggnoggin. This is probably pretty similar to the sparkle that is in that foils anyway. So just a few little after splatters. There we go. Now if I was using Heidi Swap, I would put it on the photo because I feel like that dries pretty quickly and it doesn't ruin the but with the Vibes, this isn't inkjet, and so it'll be all weird. So, but that's okay because I don't really need the only thing is this might change the color of this a little bit. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. So yeah, so here's my layout. Thank you guys for joining me today. My thought was some point on the weekend I will probably come back on and do another live or something. I just think it's kind of fun to end the month with some stuff like this since it's been a chock full month of scrappy stuff, and maybe the sun will be a little bit better so you guys can, I feel like the light is weird in here today, but so yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. I actually completed a layout in 91 minutes, so not too bad. While I was talking, I didn't know how long it was going to take, but so yeah, so the plan is maybe some point this weekend I will be able to get on and do something. Maybe I'll do a challenge from Christina's group or something. I think that might be kind of fun. So maybe use a sketch and not so much mixed media, so that is all, you know, I don't have to work with that. Though I feel like we made this work, and for the most part this is pretty much dry, so you can get mixed media in a short amount of time. But I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great weekend.